Maybe we should go to another planet because Earth is becoming strange.
During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check.
Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy. He went to girl. Now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Yo, what up, dog?
I'm doing good. How are you, fellow conservative?
How are you, fellow right-wing conservative?
We are doing good. We just got our check. We're legit, guys.
Yeah, we did. We got our Soros check.
Oh, it's so much.
So, yeah, it's so much money.
It's weird that he
but
paid
you
us-
guys still give us money.
Yeah.
Because
it's weird that he paid us in euros, though, right?
You can complain. You just transfer it. It's very nowadays with cryptocurrency. It's very easy to transfer it in and out. So who cares, right?
No, he uses euros because he's the one that controls the money conversion thing, so he gets a back end cut on that as well.
Wait,
too.
yours came in euros and mine came in shekels.
Oh boy,
It's very weird.
Jesus Christ!
It was very. I thought it was a joke. Okay, I get it. I'll just convert it at the bank.
Right.
But, yeah. Welcome aboard, guys. Monday afternoon, and we're here. And God, everybody on the internet is just self-destructing.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
The right wing's dead, by the way, guys. Just move on.
So
It's over. Literally, Jovi Val killed the right wing this weekend.
Dude, that was embarrassing.
Like Charlottesville was the mortal wound that killed the right wing, but then it just laid there kind of like in a death rattle for 2 years. Jovi Val curb stomped whatever was left of the right wing this weekend.
But Mike, how? What is it that happened?
Well, I knew right away. Okay, look, there is a group of fucking retards. Now, we have some friends that hang out with these retards, and I'm not speaking. No, I'm serious. I'm not speaking to our friends. All right? I'm not going to say who they are, but we have some friends, certain people that gave us certain mugs as gifts, and we like you guys, but your friends are faggots. They're terrible people, all of them. So I go on Facebook this weekend, and I see News to Share is live. Now, if you guys are familiar with News to Share, every time News number 2 Share is live, it's a disaster. It's News to Share is like a retarded East Coast version of Folklore Americana, like guy that videographer that goes around follows the action.
Yeah.
The difference is that Folklore Americana is very woke on certain J-related cues. So
You're not even trying anymore.
no, folklore isn't the kind of guy to videotape people's faces at rallies that don't want to be seen. Folklore's not the kind of guy to videotape things we shouldn't be doing because they don't help us just so he gets clicks. News to Share is the complete opposite. News to Share is just, I like to go everywhere with this action and I'll follow any shit show to get those clicks. Jovi Val was on News to Share this weekend, along with remember our friend Kat that annoys the piss out of us. Boy, did she get a...
Now, by the way,
she got an earful this weekend.
I know we have a lot of new listeners, so you want to explain who Joey Val is specifically and how we know him? And
Jovi Val is a guy we met at the Moore rally. We've all mutually known of each other before that because it's a small world on the internet.
No, it's because we're awesome.
So Jovi's a nice guy. I'm not going to sit here and shit out. Like, Jovi's never done anything to me.
Right.
So when somebody turns around and goes, why are you being mean to Jovi now? He never did anything to you. I get that, but he's doing things to our movement, our so-called movement, and I'm allowed to criticize people for that.
Would you say it's a tough one?
It's a tough one, man. You know, on one hand, I don't want to motherfuck the guy, but on the other hand, he's such a scumbag. No, but he just, here's my thing about it. He's very much an e-celebrity. It's what he wants to be. He dresses like an e-celeb. He acts like an e-celeb. He promotes himself shamelessly like an e-celeb. Before he was Mr. MAGA, he ran a gaming channel. So he's,
And the
He's
thing
an
is,
celeb.
I don't dislike him either. I will say that you knew more about him than I did when I met him. So when I met him, it was really hard not to laugh because he's really LARPing. Like we make fun of people for LARPing. Joey, man, I like you, but you're a LARPer. Like he was out there with a flag as a cape and suspenders and these thick glasses,
Harry Potter glasses.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's
Yeah.
the same way if you were a WWE wrestler, they would tell Jovi Val you dress that way every night. That's your gimmick. You got to establish your gimmick. It is. It's the same thing, right?
no, but basically they're trying to be a Family Guy episode. How it's Peter always has the same clothes on, and you remember the way he looks. That's what they're doing. Or
And
the
that's what I mean
Simpsons.
with WWE. It's the
Yeah,
same
you're
thing.
right, you're right.
Come out with everybody knows the Ric Flair robe. Everyone knows when you hear dun 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 dun, and Crowder isn't coming back. That means that Ric Flair is about to emerge in a peacocky fucking sequined robe. You know this. Hulk Hogan. You hear Hulk Hogan's music, the colors red and yellow pop in your head immediately.
Unless it's NWO Hogan.
That's a different song. So
You're right,
it's
good point.
irrelevant. Point is marketing, Jovi. You're marketing. So admit it, man. Stop telling me that stop telling me that America needed, because there was what was going on was there was a leftist rally in D.C. this weekend.
Okay.
They had a permit. They were doing their usual spurgery. Cops and Klan go hand in hand. White males are in the past and women are the future. All that bullshit. These morons thought that, like, if we just go and interrupt one more Antifa rally in MAGA hats, this time we're going to save America. Stop pretending like you care about America. You want attention. You need clicks. You need to keep your profile high. So they went over there and they disrupted it.
Did they save America? Well, you know what? No spoilers.
No. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Google, is America saved? No.
No?
No.
No?
That's
Okay.
That's a...
All right, cool. Thanks. So this is him at the rally?
This is a quick clip. Trust me, this was 2 hours, and a lot of it was cringy. But I just wanted to share the highlight. This is Jovi Val. This is Jason Kessler was there as well.
And this rally was this weekend? I'm sorry. Okay.
And then Kessler was getting interviewed by some black guy that does like Civil War reenactments. It was the weirdest thing. Like there was like a black guy dressed like a Union soldier debating Jason Kessler on race. It's a total shit show. But I wanted to encapsulate the cringe and show you why we need to stop doing this.
Okay, here we go.
That's it right there, baby. Are you tired of winning? You're going to get so sick of winning. When does the winning start? When do I get the winning thing? When do I get my voucher for being a winner?
So I'm assuming it was slippery there?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, sorry. Here we go.
Bye-bye. Good night. You missed me. Watch it again.
By the way, there's nothing.
Trying to look tough.
There's nothing more embarrassing. There's nothing more embarrassing than I meant to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what it is? Like, you ever notice when somebody falls, like somebody trips and falls, they always get up and do this move where they look behind them, like it was some outside force.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, what was that about? No, you drunk, you just fell like an idiot.
Okay, sorry. I have to see him fall again. Oh, sorry. All right, here we go.
Love this.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Tough guy. All right, it gets better. It gets better.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm shaking off the douche chills.
You missed me. Watch it again. You tried to hit me with the egg. You got me right. I'm still standing, though.
proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Leave me bad as I've been.
This editing's amazing, by the way. Whoever did the slow come in with the camera. So, hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Because I've been easy on some of you guys. I have. I've been doing the whole I don't believe in rallies, but it's America and you're free to do what you want. Bop, 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 bop.
Bop, 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 bop.
Now I'm gonna ramp up the rhetoric a little bit. If I had my way, and I hope all of you listening, all of you, whether you are a resident of California and you own a MAGA hat, whether you are a Jovi Val, whether you are involved in any of this shit right here, base chicks with dicks in the hotel, all of you, if I had it my way, I would toss you all into a cave and I would fill it with cement. Because you are not helping. Stop, Joe. I know you think you're cool, but America doesn't think you're cool. So you gotta stop doing shit like this. Capiche? Like, am I wrong here?
I mean, I got
Did they help?
I got everything except for the capiche part.
Did they help? Did that help? Are we gonna get our wall now?
It helped. It helped us with content, which I
No, it's
appreciate.
hilarious. But I didn't. You know what it is too, man? Because I'm getting tired of you fucking assholes. Stop punching right. I would fucking love to. I really would. But let's be fair here. You are all stunningly and embarrassingly fucking bad optics. You are all human dumpster fires. And none of you are willing to admit that this is also you can make money, so you can get clicks. And then other people will counter us with, well, you guys want money and clicks. And we create content. Okay? I dare any of the people we make fun of on this show to make one episode of one show that's as good as the content we put out consistently every day. So it's not the same. I don't ask you people to give us money so we can save America. You know what I mean? Like, that's what Jovi Val masquerades at. Give me money. Go fund me because I'm out here literally saving America. You people need to all be disavowed. You all need to be fucking done away with, okay? And then I got in a big fight this weekend with you know, the other annoying one. And, you know, I'm telling him, like, before this clip came out, before I saw Jovi fall, I was livid that these assholes were out there. I was livid. And Royce and anybody who's friends with me on Facebook saw I was on a fucking tear on Saturday on Facebook. I was burning every bridge, yelling at people. So before I even saw the embarrassment, I was like, this is bad. You guys, I'm like, Jovi is cringe. You are cringe. Like I said this, I'm like, you people are embarrassing. You should be staying at home. Do robocalls, do some shit like that. But just stop doing this to us. And I got no, it's fine. News to Share's here to make sure the truth is. And the media said they wanted to use some of News to Share's footage. And I'm like, and you gave it to them?
That's where I was. Mike told me that last night. And I was like, the media said they wanted to show that the abuse, that they were assaulted.
That there was an assault or something.
And they believed it and sold their footage to the media.
If you are a right-winger taking footage of right-wingers, by the way, showing up to a rally they didn't have permits to be at, you shouldn't be allowed to be considered a part of this movement if you're so stupid that you think the media is there for the truth. You're a fucking idiot. You don't deserve to be any sort of visible figure in politics. So, yeah, they told me, no, it's fine.
Like Cory Booker? Oh, you said figure.
Oh,
sorry.
And then, no, I didn't say nimmer.
Oh.
But then it's like, okay, here's the other problem I have.
Okay.
Then I go, look, why would you sell footage to the media that's going to fuck you over? This person said to me, and I quote, no, if they do that, News to Share is going to sue them. I said, really? So News to Share some broke nigga with a cell phone camera going around filming these rallies. He's got enough money to take on News Corp or Viacom. He's got enough money while they file motion after motion after motion, while this guy can't even probably buy dog food because he's going to run out of money. You really think he's going to sue fucking anybody? No, they got what they wanted out of you. And guess what? Now that's all over the place. Jovi Val looks like an asshole. We all look like assholes by proxy. And you guys are all like, well, I didn't know. It's the leftist media. No, it's you. You are the common factor here. It's not the leftist media. We already know they're out to make us look bad. You're helping them. Stay home. Go back to playing video games, Jovi, because you're fucking killing us.
By the way, thank you for the title of the show, Assholes by Proxy.
I'm just like...
Allison Gonzalez in the chat says, Jovi tried to get my nudes. Now, I don't know if that's legit or not, but just to be safe, send us the nudes, and we'll let you know if Jovi can see
Yeah,
those.
I need to verify.
We'll verify the nudes for you.
I'll verify the nudes so that they're safe and that they go through the proper channels.
Yes, correct. All right, there's a chain of command.
You go to @Mersh on Twitter, and my DMs are open. Proud of your boy. And then, so anyway, I went on and on and on, back and forth with this idiot. Not Jovi, the other idiot that was out with them. Because I'm like, you and Kessler and Jovi, you fucking degenerates, do nothing to help anyone. If I hear one more time about how important you people are to this so-called movement, I'll slit my wrists in a warm bath. I'm sick of this. You're not important. None of you are important. None of you are important. You're all fucking e-celeb cringe lords. You are lol cows. That's what you are. So again, you have to make a decision. Is the attention and the money from GoFundMe more important to you, or is this movement you claim to be selflessly sacrificing yourself for? Because I don't care if you want to be an e-celeb. That's fine. You don't see me shitting on Ice Poseidon making fucking 10 grand a week because he's just, fuck it, dude, I'm just out fucking around. Let's go get some Japanese food and smoke weed, bro. If you can make 10 grand doing that, God bless. But Ice Poseidon doesn't go around telling people, I'm saving America, dude. It's like fucking one person at a time, bro. I'm going to fucking save America. He doesn't have this complex of like, I'm fucking saving the, no. He just goes out and does content. Jovi, go out and do content. Go get your ass kicked at GTA 5 or something like you used to. This shit is hurting us. If you want Trump in 2020, Jovi, Kessler, all you guys, shut up. Shut up. No, seriously, no, listen to me
You're
again.
right.
If you want a second term for President Donald J. Trump, shut the fuck up and go away.
Yeah, that goes to all of the fucking California MAGA having the Patriot prayers up in fucking where are they, Oregon?
This message was paid for by people that aren't faggots.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it, man. Drop dead, all of you.
Speaking of faggots, you want to know what's weird? This is the first time Owen.
Oh my God!
What?
Hang on.
Sure.
Allison Gonzalez.
Okay.
Just saw the thing in the chat.
Okay.
Please.
Which thing?
@Mersh on Twitter. I will burn my eyes out. I will burn my eyes out. If you send those to me, I will accept. Apparently he sent her his nudes. Apparently he was, and again, this is alleged, but send them to me so I can verify. I know I'm not a homo, but goddamn, that would be a nuclear bomb. Apparently he was, he jumped the gun, got a little excited, a little panicky Pete. By the way, guys, if you're watching this, young men who are watching this program right now, I want to give you a little advice straight from the ROTC family. Never jump the gun into full dick pic. Don't ever.
No.
Here's the thing, right? Women don't want to see you naked. Guys aren't like if you're ripped, if you're Finn Balor, maybe. But girls don't want to see most of us naked. Like, you get that, right? Like, girls don't see a dick and go, Like, men think women are wired the same way as them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guy sees a titty or a vagina, he's heads in the game now. Women's brains don't work that way. Okay, this is why you see women that are really attractive that are like out of some dude's league and they're with that dude because they don't think visually, they don't think spatially. Like, so you can. That's why you see a fat guy land a hot chick because they usually can talk a good game, or they're smart, or they're dependent, or they're a good man. Men will just jerk off to a picture of one tit. You know what I mean? So it's different. But stop thinking women are like you. Silly. By the way, yeah, at Mersh on Twitter if you want to DM that to me. Oh boy, could we make it? We'd add that to our hall of E-celeb nudes. Put them up on the wall next to Chris Cantwell.
So,
God, you're all so embarrassing.
So speaking,
don't get me wrong. I've tried to see everybody's titties at some point.
Yeah, no,
I've tried to see everybody naked. But like, there's nobody in this chat. There's nobody in our audience that has like that can have like screenshots of me being like, look at my dick. Like, there's no weird. Oh, I would fucking lick your butthole. Like, there's no weird. Wait, get a fucking grip on yourself, boys. Jesus.
This is weird, by the way. Owen is live while we're live. He's he's inside the house.
Oh, Inception.
This is after Paul McCartney told me I was like one of the funniest dudes he's ever seen. And then
oh my God, he's always jerking himself off.
Did he say Paul McCartney?
I pissed all over his own dick. I'm just kidding. I didn't really piss all over his own dick. But no, I've fucking done all that shit. There's
said
for
right
privilege.
around here?
Is are your parents married? That's literally
no. It was back a ways. Now we're talking.
That,
I got it.
That's settled.
25 minutes.
Well, that's what people. I've banned probably 500, 1,000 people already.
I know.
Easily.
We keep getting them.
And my guys
keep coming over here.
They're like, hey, this guy really is an asshole. You know, Mike,
going back on Crowder?
He's saying it right now, the Crowder thing. This is what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I haven't talked to him in a little while. He's taking a much needed breather.
Yeah, from his angry lynch mob of fans. Because unlike you, Steven Crowder doesn't block everyone.
Yeah.
Finish reading this.
Steven Crowder couldn't block everybody. He's so massive compared to Owen.
The possession of the equinox does not work on flat Earth model. NASA are liars. Both models are wrong. Psalm 119 is equally weird in German. All right. Research Admiral Byrd Antarctica expedition in flight over it and his discovery of a Nazi.
All right, well, what's he talking about right now?
Your own ticketing website.
Oh, can I make an announcement to
sure.
the audience today? Our ignoring of Desk Tom carries over today. We're extending it. I'm extending it to Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
So you've got 3 more days. As I said, this is like military punishment style. I'm not going to punish Desk Tom for being a cunt because then we're going to get accused of banning people from the channel. I am going to time out anybody who interacts with him in any way, shape, or form, negatively or positively.
Hey, listen, if someone wants to do that shit, do it. I've heard a lot of people tell me that they're going to do a lot of shit, and some people do some really outstanding stuff. Like my core people are legends, but in general, a lot of people just say they're going to do stuff and then they don't.
People do stuff for you all the time, Owen, and from what I've heard, you just fucking blow them off over the moon.
Well, and then I'll go.
Fuck you, banned.
A bunch of people said they were going to make me my own app and all this shit. Nobody did. So
listen to the entitlement. Listen to the sense of entitlement.
Is he being serious?
Listen to the sense of entitlement.
People said, can you imagine if I come on this show and go, a bunch of people said they were going to make us an app and they didn't. They're all fucking faggots. It's like first off, they don't need to make you anything.
Imagine saying that to people who give you $1,500 to $2,000 a day.
I've seen that. It's ridiculous.
Imagine going like, yeah, they were going to make me like this sense of entitlement that they were going to make me an app and then didn't. What, for free? Well, that's shitty. Mm-hmm. Oh, whatever. Who the fuck? Oh, okay, that's kind of funny.
Cat Filipino Shade time that executing for no reason.
Well, she broke the rule.
Oh, now we know the rules. Take care of your own. All right.
No. I mean, someone made one early and then it became kind of weird. But my goal would be to get off YouTube and to get on somewhere else, like stream.me/Owen Benjamin Comedy. But I'd like to operate my own. But
by the way, can I say something? This moron can't figure out how to stream from a PC.
Yeah.
He can't teach himself the basics of things. He thinks going over to stream.me is going to help him deal with the, you know, all these negative people and everything. You can't even keep up with shit on YouTube. You're going to learn a whole new platform now? Because Stream.me, like, I still don't even know, like, how to ban people or do anything. I don't have any mods over there. Stream.me/Nightwave.
Well,
so, I mean, like, how's he going to do it?
At least he's in his house.
The opium fields of Afghanistan will not be filled with the blood of my buddies. I have a dream today.
Is he still doing the Martin Luther King stuff?
Yeah, he's a wizard, dude.
All right, so
He's a fucking
PayPal.me/Feed the Bear if you want to keep the stream alive. Because I have a scheme that one day...
Nope, I bet you. Somebody just said he's going to be working for InfoWars someday. I will bet you. Right now on the air. What's that guy's name? I want to look that up. Fergus. We know Fergus. Fergus, I will bet you $100 that Owen Benjamin ain't going to work for fucking InfoWars. Okay? I bet you that. Because even Alex ain't that fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, Alex has spent 15 years refining 20 years refining his formula of being batshit crazy, just batshit crazy enough. But he knows how to get over on the regular radio and all that kind of stuff. This moron is fucking toxic. And you don't think Alex Jones sees that? Alex Jones will have him on as a guest because, you know, fuck it, it's content. You know, I'll have a neo-Nazi on this show. I don't care. It's not his show. But hiring him is a whole different fucking ballgame.
Somebody pointed out, and now all I'm able to see is the incorrectly sized frames for his comedy posters. That's all I could see.
Listen, in the chat he said 2 days ago that he would start hosting every Monday for Alex. Does that mean Coombs got fucking replaced? Did the Count get fired from InfoWars?
I don't know.
Because I thought Monday was a very, as Mike David from Red Bar likes to say, a very Coomeric day on InfoWars. Did he get Did Cumia get replaced with Benjamin? I mean, it's still a step up. We're being honest.
It is.
Someone that is a little bit brown. I'm glad I did. She's the love of my life. My children are beautiful. But damn it, let's make America white. I can't get out of this character. There's only whites and blacks. I mean, that really matter. You know, I mean, yeah, you have these little brown people running around.
He never makes any sense.
Like,
I thought maybe it's daytime. He'll be a little more coherent.
No.
Because even I go off the fucking rails once it gets to be like 1 a.m. and people are like, let's keep trolling. And I'm pounding beers. I've said some very nasty things on the internet. But, like, it's daytime. I got my coffee on. Got my vape pen. I'm chilling. You know, like, this nigga should be calm. Chill. It's 1 in the afternoon over there. You should be having a coffee. You know, stoking the fire, a little something.
Let's move over to where Owen really kind of blew up, which was on the Crowder show. We talked about Crowder. We cut up a clip yesterday and we put it up. It was us talking about the Crowder situation and all the people turning on him because he signed with Glenn Beck and stuff like that. He still really hasn't acknowledged it. And by the way, if you I don't know if you've seen Crowder's Twitter.
A lot of people confronting, I would say.
People are not, I mean, they're probably being meaner on Twitter than they are on YouTube, and YouTube is pretty fucking brutal.
It's now Crowder gets confronted.
And by the way, because I was actually surprised by how many people did it.
My God, Glenn Beck looks like somebody's lesbian grandmother. She looks like an old lesbian professor at like a college.
I was surprised how many people even after the show said, "Man, I've never heard of Glenn Beck." I honestly, my mindset, maybe it's because I thought everybody knows who Glenn Beck is, right?
Yeah, he was a staple in the 2000s.
I was wrong. A lot of people didn't know who he was and why people were mad.
Yeah, so from like 9/11 to 2010, he was the man. It was like a decade. It was the Beck decade.
So this is a clip about a year ago. Glenn Beck on Anderson Cooper and why conservatives don't. A lot of right wingers don't like him.
He's just abandoned.
He's talking about Trump, by the way.
A lot of people.
Well, I mean, he's abandoned people, but also just things he stood by and said very loudly and very effectively on the campaign trail. I mean, the currency manipulator thing is one. Obviously, NATO's obsolete. Now it's not obsolete, even though nothing really has changed with NATO. It's just the president has changed. but he doesn't even acknowledge that he's changed. I keep thinking about the other Republican candidates who were against him in the primary, who were kind of by positions, and Donald Trump, obviously, but was able to basically just kind of take.
I get to the Blimbeck
one against.
This is so far, I mean, I can't speak for tomorrow, but today, so far, it's not my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare was that the president would turn to Steve Bannon and he'd go down this populist, burn it to the ground ideology. The good news is he's not going that way, but the next question is, where is he going? Is he going left? Is he going, he's not going conservative, and
see, this is why people don't like Beck. Beck would go on anybody on CNN and MSNBC, and he was shit-talking the president. He was the one shit-talking him, saying that you have to vote for Ted Cruz. No, he cries all the time like a fucking sissy. This is why people don't like him. So now you got an idea of who Glenn Beck is. So, Mike, you let me know that somebody, one of our fans, may be in one of the Crowder forums, correct?
Yeah, we like to keep. Well, they're not Crowder forums. They might as well
the
be.
AR-15 forums.
Yeah, there's,
Yes.
it's AR15.com. There you go. Free plug for you boys today. You've been very. Some of you people have been very hard on us. A lot of harsh opinions about us popping around that board. Aaron Sith, base tranny, is a member of that board.
I fucking. Whoops. So yes, AR-15 is they have a deal with Crowder or money.
Yeah,
How does this work?
This didn't come from our guy, by the way, that I know of. Like this was a different person from the board that our guy was like,
right.
Yo, get in touch with them. So there are apparently there is Steven Crowder. It's not really a big secret. He advertises on that website. He always has. Big gun guy, big tough guy, you know. So.
Who wears dresses a lot.
He's admitted, according to some people in our comments, he admitted to having bisexual sex in a clip, and then it got edited. I don't know.
Yeah, I read that. I don't know what's up with that.
But
someone find it.
So, I guess when we started fucking with Crowder, obviously that's a very pro-Crowder board. But there are some dissenting voices about the guy. I mean, not everybody's thrilled about this Glenn Beck thing, the suspiciously timed fibromyalgia break. All of it stunk. So somebody started breaking. Now, our guy's the one that made up the poll, like, to be a dick. Like, is fibromyalgia real? Was a poll on that board, and that got deleted. But apparently now anything negative having to do with Steven Crowder on the AR15.com boards gets deleted. And also, some people are at risk of losing their accounts.
So what did he? I'm trying to get the context here. You are receiving a warning against your account for the actions specified below. Warnings are used as a means to alert users when their actions are inappropriate in violation of user policies or conduct code. If you continue to receive warnings, your account will be suspended temporarily or indefinitely. Please contact the staff or moderator who issued the warning if you have any questions, and then admin, and then it posted a link to it. BHOW, is that a call out thread in YouTube character? Is he even really a member here or just some intern or something? And then the reason that he was popped was somebody said he's a paying member. Read the COC and tread lightly for a while. The person wrote, is it because he's a paying member or paying advertiser? The admin replied, either one. You have been on the board for about an hour and have been warned again after I gave you a pass. When I said tread lightly for a while, I meant it. Please read the code of conduct again prior to posting.
So, basically, long story short, Steven Crowder, Mr. Melting Snowflakes, triggering libtards, Steven Crowder literally has an internet safe space.
Isn't that weird?
AR15.com. Steven Crowder. Safe space. Don't mention Glenn Beck on AR15.com because they will ban you. Don't say anything bad about Steven Crowder on AR15.com. Don't register accounts on AR15.com and start bashing Steve Crowder because they're going to delete him.
Now. What is this fibromyalgia poll?
Crowder does not confront. Not here.
No.
No, it's a safe space. This is Crowder's safe space. We don't confront here. We confront. See, Crowder likes to confront. He doesn't like to be confronted. He's sort of like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. The Crowder doesn't like to confront. He doesn't like to be confronted. He likes to confront.
Yeah, but you know he's good at debating because he's going after 20-something-year-old college kids.
Yeah, seriously.
Way to get him, Crowder.
Yeah, way to own that libtard white kid with dreadlocks. You really showed him.
You taught him a thing or two. So what is this poll? Someone put a poll up on AR-15.
Yeah, that was clearly a reference to us.
Somebody wrote fibromyalgia. Is it real? Somebody said 27% said yes. Doesn't real.
Doesn't real.
51%. Is real, but Crowder doesn't have it. 10%. Crowder will wear a dress and confront fiber undercover.
So
10%.
What they don't like at AR-15. What we will not have, folks. You know, Crowder's a big funny man. He's a funny guy, comedian. That's what he calls him, a big comedian guy, right? But don't make jokes about him. Don't make jokes about him because we won't have it. Not in Steven Crowder's safe space.
But by the way, I went kind of down a little
bitch.
Sorry, it's okay. I went down a Reddit hole about because I was like, you know, people were saying what happened to Not Gay Jared, what happened to that Sven computer guy, and if you start reading the stuff, it seems like there was kind of a falling out.
Yeah, the thing is, like, employees generally, they like getting paid. It's this weird thing, I know.
But it's not even that. Not Gay Jared apparently unfollowed Crowder on Twitter. Like, it's a really weird thing. And his excuse for leaving was that his wife was pregnant. Why would you not work because your wife is pregnant? Don't you need a job? And then the Sven computer guy was an intern who everybody liked, and then he wanted to get paid, and Crowder wouldn't pay him, or at least what he wanted. So when you hear Crowder complain about how the Young Turks have 40 people working for them, you could too, Crowder.
Maybe not 40, but you could have
a good amount.
You could have at least 10 people working for you, Crowder, and pay them. You just don't want to. You don't want to. You want the same thing Owen Benjamin wants. You just want some people to make you an app because you deserve it. You deserve that. You deserve people's free labor. Scumbags. They're all scumbags.
Oh, he just finished. Owen's done.
He sure is.
Yeah. By the way, really quick on the Owen thing, I saw Porcelain tweeted that the Bears are talking about mass flagging Porcelain's documentary when it comes out.
They can't. They won't be able to. You think
No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm just saying what he said.
By the way, guys, if you think you're going to report Porcelain's video, he's not retarded. Like, you really think he's going to do anything in that thing to make it easily taken down? No. He did a fucking MDE doc where he doctored Sam Hyde's voice to sound like Hitler. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get through this one.
That was great.
Fucking retards. And they've been trying to mass flag anyway because Owen's people have been like, you think they're going after ROTC? Fucking Nightwave's a much smaller channel, and they have been flagging it like crazy. And guess what? Not one video has been taken down yet. Apparently, it's actually hard to take down videos now if I just make fun of fraudulent right-wingers instead of, like, you know, the other, you know, the people with the banks and the Hollywoods and what have you.
Oh, the Chinese techno-fascists.
Yeah, goddamn Chinese! So, it's not going to happen, guys. And we'll throw it up on BitChute. You really think people aren't going to not see this thing? It's Porcelain. If it gets flagged, I'll allow everybody to mirror it. That thing will, trust me, there will be, if Porcelain shit gets taken down, it's going to be fucking everywhere. I'm gonna reactivate my VK account and post that shit up in fucking Russia too.
So everybody has it.
I think I give a fuck.
Yeah, stream.me. Yeah, Porcelain, put it up there too.
Bobby A in the chat asks, is Porcelain Mr. Gunk? Now, Bobby A has actually written like multiple comments across multiple videos asking the same question. Could you be less of a fucking autist, please? Like, consider our comment section like a wall that you're writing on. If you write the same question on it 50 times, it's annoying. You're annoying. Ask Porcelain. He's right here. He's on Twitter, @Porcelain. Ask him Why does everybody? This is another problem I have from this week. That's why I had to take the weekend off.
Oh, boy.
Because I've had it with a lot of people. I am sick of everybody coming to us like we're Google. You know what I mean? Like everybody keeps, what about this thing? I don't know. Google it. What about, and my other thing is people asking me questions that have already been answered 50 fucking times. I don't like to answer a question twice. All right? My sister did that to me this weekend. I posted something and somebody said, it's the Ava meme, the one I made about Ava, the crime boss game meme.
That was great.
And somebody goes, and then somebody writes, hey, which Ava is that? And I told them which one. And then the next comment 2 minutes later is my sister going, what's her name here on Facebook? And I'm like, for as much shit as we have to sort through here, could you be mindful of that and maybe try to sort through some of your own information? Like, I understand if you have a question that's like, look, I really need an answer on this and I can't find it. But like, attempt to look for something first. You know what I mean? If your keys are in your pocket, don't come to me and go, you know where my keys are? And then make me look around for 20 minutes and then you go, do some of your own fucking work, guys. Shit. It's just dumb questions over and over again. And I'm like, we've answered that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Well, next time, fucking look into it first. I'm not Google. If I had Google's money, I wouldn't fucking be sitting here doing this shit. I'd be fucking Mark Zuckerberg in it with some ugly Asian non-human wife jet setting around surrounded by 50 cops like I was Goldberg.
Even though Macron addressed the whole thing in the Yellow Vest riots, they haven't been covering it in the media. Have you noticed that anymore? Like the Yellow Vest stuff has kind of disappeared. Problem is,
it hasn't. It's just disappeared from the news.
Exactly. Problem is, it's not over. This is this weekend. This isn't like old. This is this weekend. It's getting bigger.
Yeah, they're downplaying it. They're trying to downplay it, and
right?
now they're from what I hear, according to RT, they're about to push a whole bunch of brutal laws through about like illegal assemblies and things like that. Like they're about to really crack down on these Yellow Vests.
And that's only going to make it worse.
So now things are about to get real interesting.
Do you really think that's going to fucking stop them? I doubt it. But yeah, man, look, it's a lot of fucking people, man.
I got something from my inbox something we missed from the Owen stream earlier, and somebody wrote to me and wrote, Owen is inside because Amy left, quote, for the day. He said it earlier at some point. So I don't know. I'll look for that later. But that's
for the day.
For the day, let's take a little break.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get out of the house for a little bit,
Yeah, man, it's pretty fucking. It's still pretty bad. They burn shit down again. Once you get later into the stream, they burn stuff down again. They basically said, from what I was reading from RT as well, the only thing that's going to stop them is if Macron resigns. I don't think he's going to, but this is going to get really bad. It's already spread through Europe. So, don't let people tell you that they got their minimum, because they kept acting like they were going to get a minimum a hike in the minimum wage. And they are, but the problem is they don't
want that.
They don't want that. They want a leader who's not they want a leader who doesn't think he's a Roman god and married to a 70-year-old woman. All right. Let's see here. Let's do. All right, you sent me this one.
Chris Wingate just posted in our fan group. I feel like reporting it for hate speech.
What stupid thing did he post?
No, something about Trump being crazy. Don't worry, he's gonna blue pill us slowly.
Oh yeah,
he'll blue pill our room.
That'll happen. You sent me this undercover cop busted. So, is there any setup behind this, or just?
Oh, so this guy, I suspect this guy actually is a drug dealer, and because only a drug dealer would fuck with undercover drug cops. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Either that or a hardcore libertarian.
Right.
So this guy noticed that there's this undercover cop who's been trying to pinch people in his neighborhood. So he decided to set him up, get him on camera, and sell him fake weed so he could tape the guy and like confronted him about being a cop.
All right.
So I'm meeting up with this undercover cop that's selling some motherfucking marijuana, supposedly. Some motherfucking flower buds. Pretty sure they got somebody sitting right here. HPP 2129 for the Toyota.
This is really ballsy, man. Yep. Because all right, well,
4Runner. Chevy SUV GTD 1620 for the license plates.
Oh boy.
What's up, Bob?
Oh my God, this cop is a terrible undercover. He's dressed like such a narc.
He's not a
Did
cop.
you see that?
Yeah, I got it. This guy's legit.
All right.
What's up, Bob?
Dude, yeah, he's fucking wearing a hoodie and a hat.
He's legit.
Fucking car is cold, man. Heater don't fucking work. You got 10?
No, I ain't got no change on me.
It's a little extra.
So he was looking for something else too. You notice that? The cop tried to entrap him and go, "Hey, you got any 10s?" Now I don't know what that is in reference to, but if I had to make a guess, I would guess 10 milligram OxyContins. I may be wrong, but he asked for 10s, and 10s is not a reference to weed.
I thought it was maybe change. Like, do you have any 10s for change?
No. So wait, because the way he goes, no, it's not a money. He's like, "You got any 10s?" Like,
right.
I think he wanted something. I think that because this is what these fucking scumbag cops do. They entrap people, and then on top of getting, all right, great, you got your bust, they really try to escalate and get more charges. I've seen it happen. I've seen somebody go to sell weed and cop be like, "Yo, could you get some Percocet too?" And they're like, "No, usually don't, but I'll talk." Boom, jail, and then you get the fucking big felony.
I don't got nothing on me. This is all I got.
See it?
I need to have the money in my hand before that, bub.
Dude,
I don't know you.
You got it in a black bag, dude. I can't
I
fucking
don't know
see it.
you. I just
I
don't.
can't see it if it's in a bag, man.
Well, it's in there.
Can I feel it?
All you want.
What's in the bag, Mike?
I never found out. So.
Man, that feels like trash.
This is all buds in here. Either you want it or you don't.
Why can't I see it?
Because I don't know. I've never
Way too
talked to
confident for a non-cop.
Yep, you're right.
Way too like meeting a stranger for anything illegal. And I know weed's not a huge deal, but you still get arrested for it if you buy it from a cop like a dumbass or sell it to a cop like a dumbass.
Right.
So, like, I've never met a stranger for drugs and been like, "Come on, man, like, let me break your balls about that." Like, you just get it and go. Try to get out of it as fast as possible.
you. I can't do it.
Dude, I need some fucking blood. All right, man.
So you
And there's gonna be it's not working.
dead.
It's dead. I have to charge it.
know Jordan Ferguson?
Huh?
Jordan Ferguson?
Jordan Ferguson is a wizard, bro. He's like using wizardry to sell weed and promote communism and fuck his daughter. See, it's okay because I said Ferguson.
Right.
Ferguson.
Look at this guy. He would have been better off wearing a shirt that says, "I'm not a cop."
He might as well have been wearing a Blue Lives Matter hoodie.
I need bud. Okay. Hello, fellow marijuana user.
The black hoodie with the American flag that's blacked out with the blue line through it. Oh, shit. I didn't. Fuck.
Yeah, you're undercover cop, weren't you?
No.
No? You sure you're not a cop at all?
No, man.
You sure?
Ain't no fucking cop.
Okay, well, there's flower butts in there for you.
All right, well, appreciate that.
Yup. Fucking cop. Got it, Owen?
Well, he knows. He's talking shit to him, so he knows.
Video, too. Oh, you think you're going to park him over there? Come on, now.
I like this. I like this guy.
Don't sell weed, but good try.
I don't sell weed, but good try.
I still honestly think
You think he does?
I think he sells weed. Yeah,
Well, I think he was on camera and he wasn't going to say that. Yeah.
Watch.
Because
Get him up.
Unlock it. Yeah.
He's laughing.
what are they going to get him? They're going to get him for if you sell fake drugs, you get in trouble. But he didn't sell drugs.
They'll get him for theft or something. But and again, that video is going to get him off in court.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Like if you want to get him for like theft or selling fake drugs, he went into this like this guy's a cop. I'm here to fuck with these cops. They might get him with interfering in an investigation. Trust me, cops will go out of their way to make your life hell for making them look stupid.
Ohio Police Department.
Yeah, cops are very Talmudic in their tactics sometimes, and once you embarrass them, they will destroy you. So this guy really gave himself a couple of headaches. If I were him, I'd move. I'd definitely move, because that's the end of your time in that town. I wouldn't live in that town.
By the way, real quick, because we're getting the questions again, you could always tell it's the egg users. Who's paying you, Mersh? Who's paying you off?
Oh, who's paying me off?
Yeah. Who?
George Soros, I guess.
That's his name, right?
I don't know. Who's saying this now?
Someone
controlled
named
opposition. I don't believe you.
Someone named No Spooks.
Oh, good. Well, look, it's tough because I'm
Papa Soros.
Thank you, Papa Soros. Because when I see a man by the name of No Spooks, generally I think to myself, that's a man whose respect I want to work very hard to earn.
Can you earn it?
I hope I can, because it really breaks my heart. Because to have such a high, big brain, high IQ guy who thought of such a clever name like No Spooks for his YouTube account, man, my life would really be lacking if I didn't have you as a part of it. So I only hope that you'll give us another chance, No Spooks. And, maybe this is the beginning of an honest and open dialogue with one another. You fucking spurg.
Also, are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Oh, also, sorry, No Spooks. 1488, no more brother wars. Hell yeah.
Thank you. That's all he wanted. And, sometimes you make it really hard for these
Such
people,
a
right?
fucking... Dude, it's always the cringiest names. You know what I mean? It's always like, oh, Nuke Jews wants to know why are you controlled opposition? And you're like, I don't know. I guess they just whatever, man.
Nuke Jews.
Nuke Israel 14-88 says, why are you controlled opposition? I don't know. Why did you pay in super chat for him to ask me that? This whole system's fucked.
So there's something that I think I've caught the beginning of. Because this guy,
wow, Hampton Brandon looks rough.
Oh, okay. Well, this is so far. This is one of these things that's just going on in our little YouTube circle. That little our little kind of YouTube circle. But there's this guy who has been. This guy's one of these trans ally people who routinely write stuff like fuck Trump. And transgender people deserve, right? Your typical edgelordy stuff, right? Trans ally. To the point where people have been starting to question whether this guy was real or whether this guy... His name is Mike... Here, let me tell you his name. His name is... I believe it's Michael Alexander, I believe.
Michael Alec?
No, not Michael Alec.
By the way, I like the fact
Michael Alexander Gallagher Ashhurt.
This nigga looks like he couldn't figure out if he's fashy or emo. Like he couldn't decide between the two.
and so we could see he's been I want to go through just really quick through his timeline here. This is him, obviously. He has a public profile, by the way, so I'm not doxing anybody. And this is the kind of stuff that, you know, the kind of gay shit that he posts. Fuck Trump. I speak for all minorities, black, Latinos, Mexicans, women, LGBT, Muslims when I say fuck Trump. And people started, you know, going, this guy can't be real. He's a fucking trans ally and all that shit. So he got mad and he made a Facebook video. He's mad at all the alt-right people bothering him.
Oh, yeah, but they're...
Oh, check it out.
Okay.
So as you're probably all aware, my Facebook has been a bit of a circus for the last week. I've had nothing...
Okay, come on. I know. Come on.
I know what I'm doing.
It's not the alt-right, dude. Let's be fair here. Like, no, that's not... Right? That's not fair, because I know fucking liberals that would be like, this nigga's so gay. Like, seriously, it's been just bonkers lately. They're just coming after me. They're all just neo-Nazis because I'm perfectly normal.
Hey, would you listen to him? He has something important to say.
This is the kind of guy, it's not alt-right neo-Nazis. Do you understand that every time this guy is walking through any sort of ethnic neighborhood, like an ethnically homogenous neighborhood, like if he walks through Astoria, Queens, he's going to hear the word faggot in Greek as he walks by. If he's in Koreatown, it's going to be, like it's not alt-right. You just like, hi, excuse me, I'd like a bagel, please. And everybody's like, sing-songy gay guys are funny whether you're a fucking alt-right spurg or not.
So as you're probably all aware, my Facebook has been a bit of a circus for the last week. I've had nothing but trolls, hate,
so pronounced. Is this a character?
That's what I'm thinking too.
This has to be a troll.
Let's play it.
I don't buy it. I've never, in all my years of selling drugs to gays, have ever met a gay this gay.
Well, let's see.
Circus for the last week. I've had nothing but trolls, hate, Islamophobia, sexism, hate towards animals, disrespect towards pronouns.
Why do all gay people lisp? I know it's 2019, but we still haven't scientifically answered the answer of why why all gay people think that S sounds sound like this. Why is that? The fuck?
Hate towards animals, disrespect towards pronouns.
He is trolling. People are saying
he's trolling.
I was gonna say there's
still worth playing though.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, man, it's too gay. I'm sorry.
Well, let's see.
Basically, any way a person could bully you or harass you, that's what I've been put through. And I just wanted to make this video to say it doesn't bother me anymore because I don't care. I like it. You guys can't get to me. There's no way. So keep wasting your time. You're pathetic, first of all. And third of all, if you try to get a job, this is going to be on the internet forever. And when you try to get that job, I will send a screenshot and you will not get that job. And you can thank the way that you've behaved right now because it will come back to bite you. So I suggest you all leave my profile right now and I won't do anything. But if you keep it up, I will save all screenshots and they will haunt you. So...
Joey Habadoo in the chat says, ask him show tune theater questions and we can find out the truth.
Oh, you're right. That's the only way to know.
Like, where's Judy Garland buried? Only a faggot would know the answer to that question.
The correct answer's in my heart and soul.
Inside America's collective consciousness. That guy's still less of a faggot than Joe Vival. I think we can agree there.
I agree. All right. We need to go to break.
Shout out to Legal Latino Heat. You were right about that, dude. I'm sorry.
We need to go to break real quick. We got to take leaks and such. But first, our sponsor, ProXPN. If you go to revengeofthecis.com/XPN, you could sign up for a VPN service to get you protected online. Do it. Do it. That helps us. Of course, the best way to help us is patreon.com/we're not sorry. Other ways to help out for people that don't like monthly donations, that's fine. You go to streamlabs.com/revengeofthecis or just go to revengeofthecis.com/donate. Also, there's an Amazon banner. Turn off ad blocker And click that. If you buy anything through Amazon, we get a piece, and it helps us out.
And some people have been asking why we don't leave Patreon because you're principles and morals. Because they haven't kicked us off yet because we make money on it. We don't, let's stop pretending like we have these, because Sargon got kicked off, we're going to stop taking money. You fucking nuts.
No,
but when Jordan Peter Stein, Bill, and Dave Rubenstein Steinberg built their little free speech platform, we'll give it a whirl. But give up some of the only income we have because why? Because the Sargon depends on the child. So anyway, we'll be back. We're gonna go pee.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk low. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Dela.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time.
The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Ale.
From Time Life Music comes a one-of-a-kind Rat Pack collection of their most bigoted songs. All your favorite once acceptable hits like Drunk Old Injun.
The drunk old Injun squatting in his teepee, fire water keeping him warm.
Jewish Nose.
She's got a big, beautiful Jewish nose, and it's there 2 minutes early wherever she goes.
Dean Martin singing Chinaman's Chants.
And Mr. Chinaman saying his Chinaman way, a ding-a-ling, a ching, a chong, a ching, a chong, choo.
Pew Stinky Frenchman.
Paris is lovely and Nice sure is nice, and Marseille is charming with champagne on ice. But you stinky Frenchmen haven't a clue. Pew stinky Frenchmen, frog you.
Hey there, Fruity.
Hey there, Fruity, you can do my hair. Hey there, Fruity, don't touch me down there. Hey there, Fruity, again, I don't approve.
And many more.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis. Officer Lopez and Detective Mersch here. I'm sorry, we weren't supposed to say that.
Special Agent Mersch.
We hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, to the guy that keeps saying that I'm an Fed, I'm just going to come clean now. I am an FBI agent, and I'm actually the guy that traveled. That's why, because we're here in Florida. I'm the guy that actually went up to Omar Mateen and was like, "We gotta kill these fucking Americans, all of them."
He
and
did.
then I just went away.
That's
And then,
actually true.
and then I traveled to Parkland, and spent a couple of days with Nick Cruz, and I was like, "Look, man, you're not going to get anywhere in life unless you stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? You got to do something. Take initiative. Be a fucking man."
Jeez.
And then I left an AR-15 at his house. Bing, bong, bing. And then they said, "You know what? 2 successful missions back to back. You're our guy. We're going to let you sit back, collect a paycheck, and do a podcast now." Because I've done a lot. 2018, that was our year. I mean, we got the Pulse thing, we did a lot of work.
Hey,
for the Deep
Vegas.
State.
Don't forget Vegas.
No, that's not our jurisdiction.
Oh, that
Let's
was
not
CIA?
be silly.
Yeah, I apologize.
Let's not be silly. We ran assistance, but we're,
Gotcha.
the point is we help push their narrative, the official story. Why do you think we went after Loomer?
Good call.
And then why do you think we stopped going after Loomer? Because we inducted her into the Deep State.
She's part of it now.
Mhm.
So's actually our. We report to Alex Jones directly, and then through him, through subsidiaries. That's how
See, my deputy director Smith actually asked me personally. Hey Mersch, you fuck a lot of crazy Jew broads. Do you know any of them that could help us to brainwash the masses and take their guns away? And I said, I do know a batshit crazy Jew broad, and she already has the skill set we need. Laura Loomer, Deep State.
And you know what? All they had to do was pay for her nose job. It was like really, it's fair.
I told her she's a shitty negotiator, and that she should have asked for more. But she didn't even ask for a fucking pension.
Well, Mike.
Fed talk.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because this will segue into
Remember our good friend Uncle Pete?
Who?
That used to do the podcast with Dave Martell? That was our buddy. He's one of our guys. He's a Fed with us.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's also a
now
Fed.
I'm attaching us to actual Feds.
To actual
I
Feds.
should shut up now. I'm start getting really mad.
As a matter of fact, Chris Cantwell sent all the intelligence he had to us. We have the email. It was through Proton Mail.
He does.
But we have it.
And unlike Laura Loomer, who at least got a nose job out of the deal, again, I told Cantwell, you should have gotten them to, dental.
Yeah, at least that. He's, again, not another great negotiator.
They're all terrible.
They're
They're
not
really
good.
bad. That's why James Fields is doing 500 years in prison. He's not good negotiators. Wait till the next announcement. The Ram 8 have announced they want to act as their own attorneys in this corrupt Jew-run judicial system. You're not doing yourselves any favors.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Just take the lawyer.
James Alex Field. Now stay with me on this one, okay? We put him in some sort of Demolition Man thing where we cryogenically freeze him because in the future we're going to need him.
Like Simon Phoenix?
Exactly. And then when it finally becomes all cucks in America, we release him.
Oh, yeah, like the scene where they release all the criminals?
Right.
Jesse Ventura's in that scene, by the way.
Yes,
a lot of people don't know he's one of the criminals.
In the movie, yep.
Demolition Man.
Yep.
But, we free them all, right?
Right.
And there's just all these cryogenic pods that open up, and, like, Dylan Roof comes out, and James Fields. And they're all just like, oh, man, it's rotten. You're like, we're in the future, bro.
Oh, the first thing they ask when they come out are the Jews still here?
Yeah, and then they just go back in like that Walt Disney
thing, yeah.
fucking Family Guy. Yeah. No, we need your help. And then they actually we wake up in the Demolition Man future, where, let's be fair, if you remember Demolition Man, they had more white citizens than we do now. And they also wanted people to watch their diet and their alcohol intake and didn't curse. So all those spurgs would wake up and go, this is heaven.
This is great.
I don't want to misbehave here.
They would immediately kill Dennis Leary's character. Immediately kill him.
Fucking degenerate. Curb stomp him. That's what you get for stealing from Bill Hicks.
All right. Mike, I know what you're thinking, especially after Jeff Sessions stepped down. There's no way people are still buying the QAnon stuff, right?
Sure.
Well, Mike, you'd be wrong. I know your favorite thing, because, see, look, off air, Mike always says, Royce, can you please bring more QAnon songs to the show?
I've never said that
and
once.
then I go, Mike, I got you.
He lies about me.
This totally happened. I go, yeah, Mike, I got you, fam. Then I did a triple backflip and landed it, and I nailed it. And then Mike was like, that's awesome, bro.
None of those things happened. He's just living in a fantasy world.
Okay. Here Comes the Pain, QAnon tribute song. Ready to rock?
Here Comes the Pain, indeed. Is this an unironic title? Banga banga bongo. All right. I love again with these videos that are all stock. They come with
so terrible.
If you buy like a really good video editing software, this default thing will just be in there for you. Like it'll be like, yeah, here you go. You don't have to do any work. Just type your name in it.
Takanif in the chat goes, what anime is this from? Hostile Witnesses. Oh, I can't fucking deal with this much boomer.
Relax, guys. It's just a reboot of Super Sentai.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad.
That'll be fine.
It's the Netflix adaptation.
They come from the shadow.
No. No.
What?
So they're going for like a Lindsay Sterling Evanescence vibe. They're going for like that kind of thing. I thought it was gonna at least be like a rap.
You don't get it.
Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to get through this.
It's only 4 minutes.
From the shadows.
I'm trying.
Come on, take this seriously. This is the future at stake.
I don't care that I want the Earth to die. I'm okay with it now.
They come from the shadows.
If you're not going to take this seriously, why would I keep playing it?
Keep playing.
Okay.
I want to hear the next thing.
Okay.
Evil has no boundaries. A spider web.
Wait, so she's just reading Q posts.
That is correct.
In the form of an Evanescence song.
That is correct, Mike. But she has a great
But like Q posts that don't even rhyme with each other.
The war is real against forces of darkness.
Are we going to rhyme with darkness?
These people are sick.
So there's no rhyme.
There's no rhyme in this
song?
song?
There's no rhythm. There's no reason. There's no talent, essentially.
Now comes the pain. Come on, bring the rain.
Hey,
Oh, she rhymed pain with rain.
Yeah, here comes the pain. Let me tell you something. The pain, you fucking retarded boomers, is when you are laying in a state-run hospice care, slowly just draining of life, right? And the quality of your treatment at that said hospice has decreased significantly because of what you did to this country, selling it out to the you-know-whats.
Chinese techno-fascists.
And then what's going to happen is, just as you're about to take those last weak breaths that you're sucking desperately out of the oxygen, it's going to occur to you that, oh no, I replaced God with a retarded 4chan LARP. Again, all the same things that you get out of it, except you're going to realize that you wasted all this time on a sham. And then you're going to die, you're going to beg God for forgiveness, and God will look you and say no. This is what happens when we kill religion and then people still get old. I'm serious. That's what's happening. These people have to cling to some kind of hope. And because they are godless people, instead of just cracking open a Bible, going to church, meditating, praying a little bit to feel good, no, it's just we're gonna depend. I would rather believe that this is. I'm dead serious. These people who would like some of them are Christian. I get it, but there's a lot of atheist QAnoners, and they would laugh at you for saying that I believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God and part of a Holy Trinity. That if you seek Him, you will have a better life and a better afterlife. They laugh at you when you say that, but these people believe that John F. Kennedy Jr. is living in a secret bunker, receiving information from Donald Trump and leaking it to 4chan. You guys don't think that's embarrassing?
No, that sounds legit.
I'll stick with the Jesus thing.
Where do I sign up for the QAnon thing? That sounds pretty cool.
No more, the storm is here. We stand and fight, dark to light.
Ultimate Warrior in the chat, this makes me wholeheartedly believe in Q now. What a fucking dick.
Trust the plan, the future.
I'm sorry, pause.
Sure.
Travis Brandon got deep in the chat. He just said, I'm beginning to question my faith currently, though. I don't know if you meant in Q or in God, but if you're talking about your faith in God, I don't even care what religion you are. Literally every holy book says, yeah, it's going to get real gross and dicey at the end. So really pick any religion. They're kind of all dead on, whether it's Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim. Everyone knows that this thing is going to end badly. So why is it that now as things are ending badly, do you feel somehow like you have less faith? You should be like, wow, you called it. Yeah. But it doesn't, though. Good. Let me tell you something. Baseball players have better batting averages than the forces of good do. Right?
Yeah.
Like at least a good home run hitter will have like a 380, 400 out of 1,000. The forces of good are really like the forces of good are like the Miami Dolphins. They're the New York Jets. Evil is the Patriots.
They want us weak, they want us divided. Together we are strong.
Are you though?
And where we go up, we go
Oh God!
It's the Punisher
It's
logo.
The Punisher logo. That's not your logo.
I hope Marvel sends him a cease and desist. I hope Marvel makes him take their video down.
comes the pain. Come on, make it rain.
Hello, Rock Monster and Disappearing Girl. Just say it. Just say you're the thing. Just say it. Okay, fine, I'm the thing. You're under arrest, trademark infringement.
Ultimate Warrior goes, but do you hear those war drums?
And I hate that this entire song is just terrible drumming. and the Inception noise.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
weird,
it
right?
is,
Yeah.
right? Dum 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 dum. Bow. Like that's all it is. Stop. Again, I know I've said this about almost every terrible thing Royce has brought to this show, but it's my same summary every time. They took time to make this.
Yeah.
And they thought this was cool.
I'll have you know that 10,000 people have already seen it, and they all think it's cool.
Do they?
Yeah.
They all think it's cool?
Well, let's read. You want to read some comments?
I would
think
love to read some comments.
Maybe add
They're
more.
probably batshit crazy comments.
Awesome girl. I will be starting my video for today with your video, and full credits to you. Share this, Patriots. Show your support. Very well done. Q, Amy.
If I'm starting to believe Cholita's original theory about QAnon just being a massive deep state LARP to make conservatives just look outrageously ridiculous, because they do. Because if you're a normie and you see this, would you really want to vote? Would you rather vote? Like, if you're a normie, because people always think, because our audience is hyper political, so everybody in our group tends to think that everybody's like us. The average American, first of all, only like 10% of the country votes, I think, right? Like, we're pretty terrible.
Very bad.
Is it
a little higher?
Yeah, but its voter turnout's terrible in this country.
I think it's 12%.
Then the bulk of the people who do vote are just kind of like, yeah, I just do it because I'm supposed to vote. But they don't really pay attention to any, like they're casual viewers of politics. So when you're casually looking at this, would you rather vote for the same guy that these people are voting for, or the people that keep telling you they're not racist? You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of go, well, yeah, these people are nuts.
So what happens is, and then you see, I clicked the top comment, and it's not only is Q doing this, people are making a career out of being Q shows. There's this boomer, Citizens Investigate Report, good name, by the way, really catchy. 52,000 subscribers. Okay,
it's poison.
52,000 subscribers.
You know that old comic with the two booths, and one of the booths says comforting lies, and the other booth says harsh truths, and the comforting lies line is like around the block, and there's nobody online for the harsh truths. That's how I feel about our show versus all of these other this massive wave of faggotry on the internet. Nobody's lining up to watch our stupid show, and we are constantly dealing with people like, you guys are just negative and punching We're just giving you harsh truths. You want to go sit there and jerk off to hope porn, it's there for you. Obviously, there's 50,000 people waiting to watch it with you. It's ridiculous, but I'm not going to start pandering to these fags to try to get boomer bucks. I heard that Jeff Sessions was going to come back in a helicopter and arrest Hillary. Fucking done.
So I clicked one of this boomer show. This her name is Citizens Investigate Report, and let's see what 52,000 people watch.
Like, you guys, so
Can
remember,
you pause already?
Oh.
Do you notice every QAnon woman has a horrendous smoker's wheeze?
Yes.
Every single one. I've never seen a QAnon woman not be like, they're all these like Newport smoking Midwest trailer trash.
You're right. They really are Newport.
Disgusting.
Menthols or not?
Like, but I mean, well, yeah, because they do have the non-menthol.
Yeah, they're not
They're
menthols
probably
now.
Non-menthol Newport. But like, these people are like the same ones. They're shoving fucking Doritos in their mouth, and smoking cigarettes, and they're fucking methed out of their mind. But they're going to save America. We need to get more high quality people to rise up against the evil. You're literally trash, and you buy death sticks from fucking a major corporation. But you're going to fight with QAnon.
Filipino says they all sound like they want to knock off early.
You know what? In honor of that, holy shit. Benzo shakes.
back in the summer, right in the spring, actually, in April. The video that I showed you to begin with was April 18th.
So it looks like she's reviewing screenshots.
That's 90% of YouTube nowadays. Okay. This is 90% of YouTube.
And the other 10% is robot voice reporting the news.
Here's the video.
Hello, a lot of people have been asking me today.
And this was done on April 19th, 2018, right? And that same day, Q brings this to our attention.
We figured it out.
Wait. So Q posted a link to a clickbait article, like a news article. That's it. What? Like, these people never have an answer for anything. You notice that?
Nope.
It's like just babbling, and by the end, it's like Owen Benjamin type shit, where you go, you haven't made a single point. Predict something. They haven't predicted anything. This is the same thing that fucking the blind item people do, crazy days and nights, and fucking this is the same thing that Mike Cernovich did with the DS thing last year. Remember that? DS.
Did I mean deep state or did I mean Dan Schneider?
Yeah, it fucking dick sucker is what it should fucking stand for.
It actually goes back down one. So he starts off with executive order, treason. I think he's talking about this one for the court marshals. Treason, update, read, study the EOs, follow the pen. EOs post pen pics, connect, learn, Sky event, Q.
It's just bad. It's
just a Sudoku puzzle. What is this?
That's what it is. And then what they'll do is like later on, something will happen in the news, and you'll be able to use all of that babble, and it will fit into some story some way, but you have to shoehorn it in there.
This is like when people try. You know what this reminds me of? You know when HBO, probably when you were a kid, I'm sure you remember this, did that Nostradamus special where they had and there were these people that twisted things that he said, which actually meant this, and the world was going to end in like 1999, if I remember correctly, something silly.
Yeah,
because of Saddam Hussein.
You know, you don't even have a book deal yet. Why don't you say the world's going to end in the year 2000 or the year 2001? I mean, you're not even going to get a paperback deal until at least 2003. This is Peter Venkman saying.
The Jews?
Dude, 2 is so underrated.
I
People
love 2.
shit on 2 all
2's
the time.
amazing.
Like, what's wrong with you?
2's amazing.
Then he says, big error. Pelosi admits travel to North Korea in the past. Archive immediately. Right. So if you do a Google search on her there, it's hard to find anything about it. They have tried to cover this. Why is this relevant? And then,
why are you relevant? I would give anything to know what she looks like, but they never post what they look like.
No, because they're all horrendous.
All they do is film their screen. Boomers are the fucking worst.
Hey, at least she can film the screen. She's considered a fucking IT genius of the QAnon world, because these people are absolutely fucking retarded. You know, all this QAnon shit, it's been going on in our fucking species since the beginning of time. But you know, back in the day when like ancient mystics used to fool people, at least then, like, I wouldn't be as angry as those people because they weren't as smart. You know, we thought that like the moon was made of cheese and the sun was like an actual person that, you know, and that, you know, the sun twirled around us and all this other weird shit. So we were dumb. But it's 2019 and you're falling for 2,000-year-old tricks. Really dumb.
People like Big Bear. They say the moon's made of cheese, but what kind of cheese is it? I'm a little sad.
I don't eat cheese because it's a fucking. What they do is it's wizardry, bro. First of all, dairy is not good to begin with, and then they make it rotten. I'm not gonna eat that shit. I'll fucking punch my dog in the face.
Jesus, man, I saw that video of him throwing shit at his dog. Holy fuck!
And there's no excuse for that. We can
He's
agree.
a mean.
There's no excuse for that. We can agree. Well, it's only on my Twitter.
Yeah, that's fine.
I knew if I put it on YouTube, he'd hit it.
You think he'd hit it
for DMCA? Yeah, because I didn't add any. I was gonna play it tonight on like, and then like talk over it off of Twitter, and then I can put it up as a clip with commentary. Got to add commentary. That's the key.
Is it the one that Owen Benjamin's just fine? He's just fine, everyone?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay. Well,
play it off Twitter.
I'm doing it right now. That's what I was doing.
This is like,
I
again, this is. There's no excuse for this.
Okay, sorry guys.
You
I just
can't.
thought about this.
You can't rationalize this.
When you say, Jimmy Sample's done well, hasn't it? Ah, he'll look around and he'll say, he's not what you think you know. The forces of darkness are at work there.
you understand? It's all
So-
hiding in plain sight.
I hear the dog whimpering a little bit in the background.
Right, George. He literally, while he was doing that joke, he was a witch, and he was practicing dark forces, and he was eating the bodies of children he had sex with. So, Obama, when he said we can now get back to the matters that really, the things that matter. Now, did we fake the moon landing? We did. George, stop. Do I have to beat the dog?
No. No, you don't have to beat the dog. So you just threw a can at him?
I'm gonna have to beat the dog. He doesn't understand English, and it's becoming a situation.
Because he's being a dog?
I'm throwing a can at him.
So he's waiting for the dog now.
You know what I've done? Look, can you just pause this for a second?
Sure.
Do you know what I've done when your dog's being kind of annoying?
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Just come hang out. You're not doing. You know what I mean? Just come sit here. I'll pet you. I can
And then
still.
she's fine. Yep.
Yeah, and then she calms down. She'll get a little weird sometimes, sort of licking, getting in the
Yeah.
way, and you're like, just pet you. That's it. If she's like in a room and barking, let's just go let her out of the room. She'll come
She'll
in
be
here.
fine,
And
yeah.
then I just pet her a little bit, and then eventually she's fat and lazy. She just after two pets, she's like, yeah. It's not hard, but I don't throw cans.
You good? Everybody's saying no. Probably will get banned. George, I'm trying to talk about wizardry. You guys don't understand.
This is all perfectly normal. You guys can keep rationalizing this as much as you'd like. All perfectly normal.
Nowhere. There's nowhere. I didn't hit the dog. He's behind a fence.
Well,
if I
wait a second,
put him inside, he'll stare at me and whine because he wants to be close to me. I bring him outside with me. He stares at me and whines because he wants to be close to me. Don't give me.
Can I ask a
But
question?
he's behind a fence.
That was my question. I wanted to ask that. Why he's close to you and you can see him. So how's he behind a fence? I'm glad you caught that too.
It's weird, right?
Again, if the dog wouldn't whine if the dog was close to him. That's not how dogs are. Once they get close to you and you're giving them a little noogie, they're good.
Wrong. We have a lot of good times. A lot of good times.
And that's the video. Yeah, no, that's what normal people do. I don't see your problem, Mike. They just throw cans at their dogs because their dog loves them.
Yeah, and then Trolito, why even own a dog? Porcelain, how quick he was to justify. There's a lot of this. I didn't realize. Wow, you guys are even angrier than I was last night.
Yeah, you guys are pretty pissed. I don't blame you. My relationship with George, it's so good, it's crazy. All right.
Dude, it's like George is always like, Owen, Big Bear, I really respect how you're able to throw cans at me. Like you're really fiercely independent.
So, sad news is that good news for her is Barbie Ferreira's taking a couple months off because I guess she's in a show. She's filming something. Yes, Barbie Ferreira's on the show.
How is that good news?
For her.
That means I was going to say, now she's going to have a higher profile. It's not good news. It's terrible news.
But thankfully, Broadly is still pumping out the content. I'll just show you what Broadly does, what Vice is doing, what Gavin McGinnis created. This is Crazy Ex-Girlfriend star Rachel Bloom on dealing with your ex. This is how women deal with their exes. Or whores, specifically.
Hey, I'm so sorry for always texting you. It's so inappropriate. Can you do me a weird favor? Because she's already your ex. You're not
Can you do me a weird favor and put makeup on? Please?
trying to impress her. Can you just block me? And that way, if I drunk text you, it won't go through.
Bunny Michael.
I hate these people.
You don't like Bunny Michael?
They're all just disgusting. And it's not even good production values. There's nothing good about this. There's nothing redeeming about this.
It's Bunny Michael.
Welcome to Broadly Hotline. I'm Bunny Michael. Today's topic is dealing with your ex.
Do they have anybody on this network that's attractive or has any charisma? Anyone?
Or owns a fucking comb. Everything has to be so quirky So, you know who I blame for this? Zooey Deschanel. I blame Zooey Deschanel for this quirky girl
It's
stuff.
not her fault.
It's kind of her fault.
It was already starting.
She's
She mainstreamed it, but it was already out there. You can't, you know what I mean?
It's Zoe. I blame her.
All right, well, it's fine.
It can be really challenging, confusing, and sometimes you just need to talk to somebody to really understand what's the right choice here. I have an amazing guest here today, the very talented and inspiring actress Rachel Bloom, star and creator of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend apparently is a show that's on the CW, so you know it's probably good.
And just coming out with her new film, Most Likely to Murder, here to talk about it. Welcome, Rachel. Hello. Thanks
This thing.
for being here. It's so nice to meet you. I'm such a fan of yours.
Thank you very much.
I feel like in your work you deal with a lot of relationship issues, you know, both with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and then this new film. So I think people really see you as this knowledgeable person with this like awareness. Have you ever broken up with somebody or like broken somebody's heart?
Yeah, and I feel real bad. I feel really bad about it. Love's terrible. Yeah, I mean.
No, you know what's terrible? You wearing your grandmother's shirt to this interview.
Society gives us a million
Man,
templates
Royce is
for the
right though, man. Just a little makeup.
No, she's no make, but this is empowered women.
And also bad makeup. No makeup is for girls with nice skin,
right?
And who don't have lips like a corpse. Like she looks like a dead body.
She does. You're right. She should be on SVU.
There are some people that don't need makeup, primarily like Latino women. There's certain women that you look at and go, God damn, she's wearing flip-flops and she looks good. You are not among them women. You need to put just a little, and I'm not saying go nuts and put tranny makeup on, but a little highlights, a little something to make sure your lips look like they have some kind of blood flowing
in them.
Sewer, right? Believe in love, write them poems. You're in the right if you're in love. We give people no templates for how to reject someone. This mixed messaging of the pursuit of love is the most noble and pure thing, and if you reject love, well, you're kind of an asshole.
So I'm really excited to answer some of the voicemails. Are you ready?
Why is she dressed like? Why is the bitch on the right dressed like she's in Belle Biv DeVoe? Like what is
just
this?
like one of the fly girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's horrendous.
She's wearing a sleeveless Mac shirt.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear the first voicemail.
Hi, my name is Marley. Recently broke up with my ex, and he's been on like a total bend ever since. Obviously, like.
By the way, just hearing this voicemail, it's her fault. It was the girl's fault, just the way she talks.
Like, I feel a little responsible and don't want to like fuck up his life. What should I do?
Wow. Well, that sounds like a tough situation.
But on the one hand, you know, you don't want to motherfuck your ex. But on the other hand, it's such a scumbag.
This is what Vice does. This is what they do. This is how they make content. This is their content.
She literally. This is Jim Norton's advice show.
It is
with some dumb broad.
Yeah.
Well, how should I deal with my ex-girlfriend? That's a tough one, man. I don't know because I don't have any lasting relationships with people who love me. I don't even go see my parents at Christmas time.
I'm going to get Amy Schumer on here to defend her, though. I'm going to do that.
Instead of going to visit my parents who let me live with them until I was 30, I don't visit them at Christmas anymore. Instead, I go hang out with my ex-girlfriend who insists we maintain a platonic relationship because that's what a healthy guy does on Christmas.
You broke up with this person for a reason, and it's not your fault. You did what was right for you. A relationship is a two-way street. It's not like you ruined this relationship. I would send not a phone call, but like an email. I'm sorry.
An email. What are you, Eric Bischoff, firing people in the 90s?
Ridiculous.
What a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, don't even have any kind of like
human contact.
Yeah, just email him. Send him a text and go, hey, sorry, brah.
You feel this way, I hope that you're getting the help you need. Because if he's acting like that, he needs to see a therapist. In general, my solution for everything is see a therapist.
Yeah.
Right. I'm assuming that Rachel Bloom is Jewish because that's see a therapist thing.
Oh, Bloom? Yeah, definitely. Rachel Bloom? Yeah. Absolutely, she's Jewish.
Bloom, see a therapist. Let me send you to somebody who's going to control your brain and tell you what to think.
Bloom is a made-up surname that's usually shortened. and it's usually Bloomin' something. So it's
Yeah.
she's a Blumenthal or a Blumenberg or some kind of And by the way, yeah, I'm not surprised that Rachel Bloombergstein, her answer to everything is let some fucking Jew tinker around in your brain.
Rachel Bloom is an American actor, singer. Birth name Rachel Leah Bloom. Early life Los Angeles man, the daughter of Shelley. She's the daughter of Shelley Nee Rosenberg and Alan Bloom.
So there you go. And by the way, let me guess, Bloom is Blum, right?
Blom.
Okay.
Her mother is a musician while her father is a healthcare lawyer. Her family is Jewish. Bloom attended Manhattan Beach Public School, blah, blah, doesn't matter. She lives in Brooklyn. Notice that it's always the people that live in like Brooklyn or one little town that are telling the rest of the country how to fucking live and the right way to talk to people.
It's the same fucking 4 blocks in Brooklyn. It's not even all of Brooklyn. It's just like that 6 blocks of hipster shit.
Are trying to tell the entire country how to live because of Vice. Thanks again, Gavin.
I mean, that's my general solution.
That's a laugh track.
There really is-
Clap track, I guess.
There's no right or wrong answer here. It's really whatever works best for you. So I would really trust your own instincts. If you feel like you can't reach out to him, like it really wouldn't help you, then trust that and do what you need to do to take care of yourself.
Yeah, ignore it. Forget treating him like a human being who has feelings. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of this self-care thing. I'm sick of women going, it's not enough. You know what's happening with the self-care thing? Women are realizing now, well, I'm not going to have any children now because fuck that. But then they realize, man, it'd still be nice to get some time off. So now the whole self-care thing is going on where they're trying to force companies to let people take a month off or 2 months off to take care of themselves.
And then
it's so hard sitting down and talking to people.
And then only women will take that that thing. So then they're going to complain, wow, the wage gap, it's getting even worse. And you're like, yeah, it's because we doubled up on male employees for that whole month you took off to fucking find yourself or some shit.
Yeah.
So we brought in a bunch of guys and they were like, yeah, it's fine. I'll do the job. I'll be here 60 hours a week. I don't give you shit.
Oscario Cortez already fucking came out and she said that before she started at Congress, she had to take a couple weeks of self-care. For what? Sick of it.
Hi, this is Erica. I've been casually sleeping with my ex-boyfriend.
My name is Erica. I get altogether I make like 40 grand. I get disability and I'm working on like getting more disability. I'm just doing the MDE sketch.
Yeah. Hi, this is Erica. I've been casually sleeping with my ex-boyfriend.
That's a good decision. Casually sleeping with your ex-boyfriend is going to lead to a happy life.
And I know it's a bad idea, but we just know each other so well. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing.
Then why don't you just stay with him? Or is he just using you as a booty call? That's probably what's happening.
Yeah, it's probably you're probably both using each other. I mean, look, I've ran into an ex or two in more ways than one, and it happens. But if you establish boundaries, like everybody thinks I still hate Joy, but like 2 or 3 years, no, not it was more than that. Probably was like 5 years later that I ended up hanging out with Joy again and fucking her once in a while. But at no point was like the codependence was gone,
right?
Because there was zero trust,
right?
So it was like, yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing to do tonight. If you ain't got nothing to do tonight, let's grab some drinks and then we'd make out and go fuck. But like the next day, there was never like so what is this now?
So what are we
like,
doing
we were
today?
both mutually like,
Right.
yeah, I mean, hit me up Thursday if you're bored or whatever.
Right.
But you gotta have like 2 sociopaths to make that work.
Looking for someone to say the singular thing that's going to get you to stop. And in reality, the only person who
Use
can
a
make us
Snapchat filter, Instagram filter, or something. God damn, Rachel Bloom. Jesus
Christ. How old is she? Rachel Bloom was born in... She's 31?
She's 31. This bitch looks like Rhea Perlman.
She has the body of an old Jewish lady.
She has the face of an old Jewish lady.
She's an old Jewish lady.
She's an old Jewish lady.
stop is you. Stay away for a while. No contact, no texting, nothing. You know what you have to do. Focus on other things. Train your mind.
Get a calendar and X off.
Get a calendar and exit off and whatever.
Imagine having to write down with a fucking marker on your fridge, on your little cork board, don't have sex today. Like, imagine being that much of a fucking degenerate that you have to write a reminder down to not fuck random people.
We didn't have sex today. Good. Like exit, put a heart on it, be like, go me. Next day, like put yourself, like reward yourself. Sleeping
Reward yourself for not fucking your ex.
with your exes, let me tell you, if you want to meet somebody new, or even if you just want to have like some fun sex with somebody else, that is one energetic block. The universe isn't going to send somebody because your energy is still wrapped in that.
Your energy. This is another bitch who believes in auras.
Hey, it's Jackie, and I would love to hear if you have some advice for me. I'm addicted to texting my ex-girlfriend when I'm drunk. My sober self seems to be fine, but the second I have a drink in me, I can't help but text her.
I feel like you know what you want to say.
Take her number out of your phone.
Yeah. And I also want to say, look, I'm all for like partying and having
You?
fun.
Wow, I would have
No,
not got that.
really?
You look like a real bookworm.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, you look like someone that I want to come to for advice.
That, but if you're going through something and you're drinking a lot, it's not going to help. When you said something like, my sober
Anyway, you have any Molly?
self
Because
doesn't
I
work.
had some, and then the bag opened and it fell out of my purse.
I don't have any Molly. You have any Molly? Like, I'm going to listen to these fucking hipsters from Brooklyn tell me what the fuck to do.
That girl looks legitimately retarded. Like, say what you want about Barbie Ferreira. At no point have I ever said she's actually, like, legally retarded. But I think that one's actually, like, almost legally retarded.
Speaking of.
Well, I don't know if he's legally retarded. He's no, I would say he's slow. I would say Dusty's slow. I wouldn't say he's legally retarded.
Well, a slow Australian makes you a legally retarded American, I believe is how that works.
Okay, that is fair.
All right, let's see the Dusty Bogan. By the way, I love reading Dusty's comments because you're just our fans now. Our fans are the ones.
Does he
leaving
think
it.
he's like a hit?
Yeah, because our fans are condescending dicks.
And Dusty not taking any fucking like care to look into where this is coming from, right? Like, wouldn't you be curious if 5,000 people just joined Revenge of the Sis and started watching? Wouldn't we go like, where are these people coming from?
Well, we started watching Dusty. You started watching Dusty. He had like 40, 50 views. He's like, last video had 600 views.
Yeah, we're gonna help Dusty blow up. We're gonna get Dusty monetized. That's how
We
much
gotta
we love
put
him.
Dusty on the map.
But he's a proud boy, so he's gonna immediately be demonetized. And then we're gonna get. Here's our thing. We're gonna get Dusty built up, give him a fucking swing of confidence. He's gonna do good, and then his profile's gonna raise, and then he's gonna get kicked the fuck off of YouTube, and he's gonna regret ever meeting us.
You're right.
You know what? When I was talking to 40 people, nobody cared, and then you guys helped me get monetized, and they kicked me off the platform.
All right, here we go. Dusty B.
How's it going? Just Dusty.
Love him. I love him.
He's wearing his MAGA hat. He's wearing a tank top, but not like a regular even tank top, like a muscle tank top.
I can't tell you guys, like, it's so rare to have somebody like a lol cow that we joke about that I like.
I know.
There are always people I detest, and like they always have these terrible personality traits that make me hate them. He is like he's just so inept that you cannot love him. He just, hi. You imagine you're a chick and he does that and you're like, oh.
Trilita says, I cannot listen to him without laughing anymore. The prank calls have ruined it. Yeah, man. In my show, and I'm sure Nightwave too, it's just whenever we call somebody, it's just 3 or 4 Dusties show up. Right?
Hello.
Dusty Bogan. You're a good looking Sheila. And then I've had girls say, my name's not Sheila.
At night, it's always having a pint with my mates.
With my mates. All right.
How's it going?
Mike, you know we always say 2 seconds in. This is the quickest.
This guy is Daniel Tosh level good.
Oh, fuck. All right, here we go.
How's it going? Just Dusty Bogan here. Just want to chip in on this St Kilda protest down in Melbourne. Mate, I've watched a few of the interviews and all this stuff.
Where can you find low-cut wife beaters? Where do those exist? It's like some Guido had a wife beater on. You know what? You can't see enough of my chest. See, I got a much longer chain, so my crucifix hangs a lot lower. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like someone grabbed him and stretched it out.
Hail Hydra wrote, I bet Dusty would be more fun to hang out with than any American Proud Boy. I'd have to say...
Agreed.
Yeah, well, you're fun. Well, he's not in anymore. I was going to say, because Hail Hydra's fun.
He got kicked out for going to a museum with somebody.
I would love Dusty, though.
I've covered a bit, and there's a few good ones on YouTube. I mean...
By the way, Dusty's in shape. Got to give him credit. He's not, he's in all right shape,
Well,
dude.
it's like you said, he's obviously does something
His
for a
hands,
living.
he has real
he's
man
got,
hands.
Like, battered hands.
Yeah.
So you can tell he does something for a living.
Right.
And I've read a few of these articles. I'm looking through here.
I'll tell you what, I'd rather have Dusty Bogan when the shit hits the fan in our little camp, in our little settlement, than any of these 1488 Spurgs who've never left their home. Like, I've never eaten anything that's not in chicken tendy format. Like, this guy at least would be like, well, we're going to have to start building shelters. My hands are already completely calloused to the bone, so I'll get to work.
He's Porcelain says he's dressed like Carl from Aqua Teen. I know
Just
YouTube
Google
age,
it and look. You read the heading: St Kilda Beach racist protest, far right clashes with anti-fascists, and it just goes on. It goes on and on. United Patriot Front, St Kilda Beach, Melbourne rally.
By the way, it's funny now that we have all people, new listeners, and we kind of show up higher when we're live. We have people coming in and they're like posting 1488. I'm like, that's like so. Like, what are you doing? That we don't care, obviously, but
faggotry is what it is.
It's hack, right?
Look, man, there's still very much an element of that, and it's actually it's funny. Yeah. You want to know the irony of all this? So a few months ago, they went out of their way to kick Ethan Ralph off of YouTube's platform, Killstream. In the weeks to follow, you had Andy Worski, you had Mr. Mediker, you had a lot of people follow over there. They wanted to get all these horrible Nazi white supremacists off of their platform, so they kicked off Killstream and all these other dudes, right? But what's all over YouTube now? Goy Talk, Heel Turn, The Richard Spencer Show, the Sarin Gas Station is one of the shows now on YouTube. The Sarin Gas Station. So you're making it worse, YouTube. You know, YouTube, if you just left it alone, as our hero would say, the cream rises to the top. So, like, the Richard Spencer Show, like, you understand that if you still had Killstream and you still had Andy Worski and you had all these other guys, right? Nobody, like Richard Spencer and Goy Talk and all these other shows wouldn't be as high up in the rankings. But you kicked them all off, so now you got to deal with all of us fucking degenerates. Good work, YouTube.
Sorry, Dusty. I apologize. You have something important to tell us.
Ali has police on alert. St Kilda Beach rally, far right and anti-racist group face off in Melbourne. Like, and there's some here. St Kilda far right.
Mike Mack says some Aussie slang to make your impression better. You are drinking a stubby, a beer. You just ate a snag, a sausage, and you just put on your thongs, your flip-flops.
Yeah, but the thing is, I like that. I appreciate it. But Dusty doesn't even say those things. He goes more with, I had a pint. A
with
stubby
my mates.
wouldn't work because he says a point. I do like a snag.
A snag I like.
Well, I had a little snag.
He calls women Sheilas, which I love.
I do like that.
Right rally. Fraser Anning slammed for attending ugly rally where attendees perform Nazi salute. Mate, it's all rubbish. And there's ones here like, where was I reading? Like,
we lost this place.
Yes, I love him.
About ScoMo saying, oh, nah, he's writing it off. But you know what?
It's like, you know what it is, man? No. It's like he's finishing a conversation with you that he started with somebody else. He's referencing things that he just thought, but he didn't actually say earlier. So you're like, what? What are you saying?
Vietnamese community here in Brizzy, right?
Loves those Vietnamese.
Right.
They're South-based, you know? Little chink-eyed patriots, you know?
Rally in Brisbane against communism. Raising awareness.
Getting rid of all the airbows in the muzzies. sending them back to wherever rat hole they're from. Well,
they're
yeah,
from
but-
there.
Of social Marxism and all this, right? And so grateful for Australia and doesn't want Australia to go down the same road as Vietnam. Right, so the Vietnamese are down there. You won't hear that on the rally.
Right.
I've seen a photo with, I think it was Blair or Neil Erickson, one of them, or Fraser.
Brutal
Anning.
Noodle has a good point. I really do think he's fucking a Vietnamese broad. It really would make
his
a
wife.
lot of sense.
Well, he's married.
Well,
He
I know
might
he's
be.
married, but it would make a lot of sense that he's always going to these
That's a good
based
point.
Asian rallies.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, I didn't think about that.
These criminal gangs, right? These scumbags doing this. Not good enough.
Because on the one hand,
You don't want to motherfuck the guy, eh? But on the other hand, he's such a scumbag.
he wouldn't even scream it.
No, because he's too mellow.
On the other hand, he's a real didgeridoo.
These young people
I'd
need
like
to
to
wake up.
raise $60K for my cartoon. Actually, that would be really good. I would pay for
I
it.
would watch
I
the
would
Dusty
donate to a Kickstarter for a Dusty Bogan cartoon.
I would want
easily.
Dusty Bogan needs to be animated.
I'm Dusty Bogan. In case you didn't know, this is my show, and it's fucking hilarious.
Hey, Blues Doll, how about some Dusty Bogan vids? We'd love to see him.
We'll get Dusty Bogan fucking a beehive. We could probably get Amy Schumer now, too. She's not doing great.
Yeah, no, she's not. Like, physically either.
Yeah, somebody call Mark Normand. I believe he lives in her vagina. See if we can get... Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask her.
Up. They've been brainwashed by the fake news and the fake education system.
Goddamn Jews. They start getting real red pilled. You know, it's like these bankers and these rent seekers. They're all like, they all have a certain thing in common. If you look at their nose.
The occupation on Netflix is literally Dusty Bogan married to a Vietnamese and working construction. I'll check out the movie, Hydra.
Liars, mate. They're all liars. Because it's just not good enough. It doesn't matter what colour the skin of these people are. That if you are a scumbag, that's it. One law for all. It's one for all, and it's the.
I wouldn't want him to punch me. He has big hands.
No, I'm saying he doesn't look like a bitch. He's just, a little slow. One rule for all, and it's no blacks.
What? Dusty?
It's a weird rule.
Even the Vietnamese community there, and they're saying it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Well, good on the Vietnamese once again. They always step up to the plate.
Dude, I skipped ahead. It's all Vietnamese with this guy.
And you know what? The spin and
By the
right-
way, their vaginas are not sideways.
That's a
I
myth.
thought it would be sideways because I'd heard a joke like that before when I was out with me mates having a pint. And now that I've eaten Asian pussy, I've noticed it's actually just like, regular pussy, except, smaller and blurred out because you can't look at the pubes.
This is why you can't.
You imagine if you pull, you go to fuck a Japanese girl, she takes her pants off and her crotch is pixelated, and you're like,
That's just how it is.
I thought that was just in the movie.
No, that's just how it is.
I thought that was like a rule you guys had with the.
No,
All right, well,
pixelated, yeah.
I stand corrected.
It's weird.
I'm gonna eat the shit out of that Minecraft pussy.
Minecraft.
ups, just like this rally. They were all lies, and they were tearing strips off Fraser Anning. They were tearing strips off all the politicians who were there. There were Liberal National Party politicians, One Nation.
This is the guy that interviewed Blair Cottrell and called him, and I quote, a hero.
Yeah.
Blair Cottrell.
He's a hero.
The white nationalist from Australia who was arrested for importing steroids. And the guy who allegedly tried to firebomb his Asian ex-girlfriend's house. I'm guessing Vietnamese.
Yeah, I would probably guess Vietnamese.
Lot of Vietnamese pussy just running around Australia.
Who have more conservative values, who don't want this crap taught to our kids. And in Melbourne's case,
Patriots, he goes 144p pussy.
Would you film that pussy with a potato?
So I'm fucking this Japanese broad and her pussy's buffering.
No, it's because you were looking at it on Owen Benjamin's computer.
Oh, that's what it is.
People say, Big Bear, why are these Vietnamese girls have their blurred out vaginas, dude? It's the best part. I apologize, guys. There's no excuse for the way we're acting.
Oh, fuck.
Get out of here.
Let's
not go over early.
By the way, the real reason, joking aside, the Japanese pussies are pixelated is because they haven't signed the consent form.
Hey, we should end on that note. Does it not go over early? Your Honor, look, I would never disrespect this court. I know there's cocaine in my system, but I didn't do it. Case closed.
All right, guys, thank you for listening. Do us a favor. Subscribe to Porcelain. He's in the chat. Hail Hydra, too. They're great. Do me a favor. Like this stream before you leave. Give it a like before you get out of here. Mike, Nightwave?
Oh, yeah, I took the weekend off. I'm coming back tonight. I'm still not, rested, but I need trust me. You remember the old wrestling games where you do, career mode and you have to recover a little bit and you have to take days off? The 2 days off got me back down to where I'm 60% injured.
Got it.
So I can wrestle a match tonight, but I'm just beat.
All right, so make sure you subscribe to Nightwave. Also, Daywave tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll put the link in the chat. It's Daywave live right now because my other channel got popped. We will see you guys tomorrow. And, of course, you want to help us out, revengeofthesis.com/donate. The best way to do it. See you guys then.